what's going on, folks? Another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and we are talking about the new show, Class of '09. I'm really enjoying how most of these new shows, they'll hit you with either a 2-episode premiere or they'll just give you one really long episode. So we get 2 episodes of Class of '09. I'm just going to do like a brief overview instead of a step-by-step, episode-by-episode recap this time around. And yeah, this stars Kate Mara and Brian Tyree Henry. If you're not familiar with the show, these 2 characters, they joined the FBI in 2009, Class of '09. And it really just shows their progress, during their time in the FBI. For example, it really does a lot of time jumps from the past, the present, and the future. The past being 2009, present being 2023, and the future, I can't recall what year it is in the future, but it's futuristic. Overall, like, it kind of leaves me concerned, only a little bit, because I feel like when shows do too much of the time jump, it can be kind of a dangerous thing. For example, like, outside of these first 2 episodes, like, it's going to concern me that they keep showing stuff from the past, because outside of me learning why and how these 2 joined the FBI, I don't know if I really need anything else in the past. Like, honestly, maybe I'm tripping. Oh yeah, and just to backpedal, Brian Tyree Henry's character goes by the name of Teo, and Kate Mara goes by the name of Poet. That's just her nickname. And so anyway, yeah, like, outside of those 2 things, why and how they joined the FBI, don't know if I really care about them continuing to, show highlights from the past. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. I think, if anything, the thing that's most interesting is be the future, then the present, and here's why. In the future, we see Teo, played by Brian Tyree Henry. He actually becomes the director of the FBI, and artificial intelligence, or AI, is now like a huge part of the FBI. And they're trying to get into their Minority Report bag, in the sense of they will arrest people not on the actual act of the crime that they commit, but they're arresting you for even just thinking about a crime. Like, I guess if you just seriously thought about a crime, whether it's murder, robbery, anything like that, they'll just proactively arrest you before you can even commit the crime. And when it comes to the future timeline of the show, like I said, Teo is just embracing this artificial intelligence, and he's kind of like on this press run about how, the world, the country hasn't been any safer than what it is now with this. And so it's really just in that type of bag, you know what I'm saying? So the future is something that is, catches my interest the most. And of course, Poet, played by Kate Mara, she is on the opposite end of the spectrum. She's still part of the FBI, but she is not a big fan of artificial intelligence telling FBI agents to arrest people even before they commit a crime. So it's definitely like a dicey game, and it seems like it's going to this thing where it's like two colleagues who became good friends. They seem to have opposing views, in terms of the future. When it comes to the future timeline, and of course in the present, I'm interested in the present because from some of the scenes, it seems like you definitely see what led to, approving AI to take over the FBI agency. So I do like that. There was definitely a dope scene and a very great scene rather in the second season when it comes to Teo and one of his partner at the time. They go to interview some, I guess, like militia type of leader, some militia leader who has like this huge house in like middle of nowhere, Alaska, or something like that. And he comes to realize that the guy is basically a domestic terrorist, and there was just like this huge shootout that ensues between the militia versus literally Te'au and his partner. That was a great scene. But anyway, you definitely see like this domestic terrorist group has big, nasty plans that are set in motion after this shootout. So I definitely am curious with the present and the future timeline of this. Not a big fan of the past. And I'm like I said, I'm gonna still hang on to the show. I'm gonna stick around. I thought the first 2 episodes were pretty solid. As I mentioned, I just feel like it's a dangerous game when you play that whole time jumping too many things. Like let me be clear. I don't think it's confusing. I just feel like it overcomplicates things for unnecessarily. Like, once again, outside of us finding out why and how these 2 characters joined the FBI, I'm really not going to be a big fan of seeing these scenes that took place in 2009 in terms of this Class of 09 show, even though that's the name of the show. So if you've seen it, let me know if you agree or disagree with my take. Let me know if you like it, if you felt like the first couple episodes were good, bad, you feel like you're still on the fence, just let me know. That's my review. Love it or hate it. Peace.